studios play a crucial role in the life of a musician. When you look at the content Materiomusic puts on his platform, it attracted attention from Xtrem Arts Records. We are going to speak to some of the producers at this amazing studio to give us their view on what they think about the talent of this young man. Welcome.
Thank you.
Xtrem Arts Records. How did you notice this young gentleman?
It's quite an amazing journey that I found him. I was first of all amazed with his performance.
Okay.
We just popped into each other on the street. Just because I had seen this happening in different countries that I've been to, I saw this street young man performing, and he had this extraordinarily good voice. So when I spotted him, I waited for him to perform, then called him aside. I told him, "What's your name? What do you do other than performing?"
On the street,
and I actually interested him with recording, because what he was doing, he had his relics that he had downloaded from I don't know where. And when I saw him, I was like, this is good. I think you're an amazing, extraordinarily good.
Yeah.
Because I had not seen that happening in Uganda. So when I saw that happening, I called him over. So he got interested, and I told him, listen, I have this studio. I want you to come in and see what we do.
Give him a few sessions.
Which he did. I think the first time I saw him was 2018, 2017. 2017, that's when I saw him. So I picked him. We have a few pictures. You can check his Facebook account. You'll see all this that I'm talking about. Material was still young, energetic, and very creative. So when I brought him to the studio, we were like, let's start somewhere. And when he came on the microphone, he was quite an amazing person. Because he had recorded, his memory was full of these flows. And at that time we didn't have so much of patois, all right? So when he started flowing, he was such a good guy. And I told him, have all the time. The studio is open. Come in, do everything you want. And as we speak,
he's now a hot property.
He's booming. One other unique things I know about him, he was not shy. He's a young guy, handsome. Probably so many young, beautiful girls would run for him. So he would be like, man, I'm not going to perform on the road. But that was out. He had a goal. He knew. In Uganda, we say, "Yali amanye nakuye." So when he came in, he was like, let me do, this is what I do, this is me. A couple of people, by the way, thought he was not a Ugandan. He was a guy from Jamaica. When he went away, we kept in touch. He told me, I'll be coming, I have a couple of them. This is the guy, if I started anything, this is our producer, by the way, Ivo. Ivo is behind that hot music that
No Stress.
Yeah, No Stress.
Okay.
It was No Stress was Pan. Then this current one, it's Ivo. About this guy, he's a quick. He'll do a track. Yeah, he'll do a track in less than 5 minutes, and he will give you, if you're as fast as him. So in about, by the way, not this. This is one guy. You'll give him 5 songs in less than 20 minutes. He will have them done on the microphone. 10 songs in less than 20 minutes, all done.
That is material.
That is what they call material. He has the brain. He's that fast. He's that quick. He flows. Yes, sir.
Ivo,
Sebo.
we have looked at various people on various platforms
Yeah.
saying that some upcoming musicians failed to release their projects because of issues of maybe either, let us say, finances,
Yeah.
or the producer gets certain created content
Caught
and
up the work or
and
renounced,
then
retain or whatever.
sells it to another person.
Yeah.
What's your take on that?
Kakati
Which is okay.
the bulungi.
Mm.
But here at Xtrem Arts we're not like that.
Mhm.
Tugezaako kubanga nti omuyimbi, even if you are an upcoming artist, ofuna content wo nga wamuleese. You get? Simanyi bachenjogedde kiki. Ofuna content wo nga
By the way,
wamuleese.
he's a presenter, very funny guy,
about-
comedian.
About Material, I've worked with him with one song. That's tugenda kukola ndowooza oluyimba olulala maybe today oba tujja kukola nyingi, but Material is a quick guy.
Ayiga mangu.
Ayiga mangu. Nakoze naye oluyimba linakoze naye luyita lampa papa. Guy yabadde amazing, so amazing. Nti twakoze oluyimba ndakiika ndowooza nga 20 twabadde tumaze oluyimba olukola, and it's a good song. Oluyimba lulungi nnyo nyini ddala. So Material mumwerinde wa tabu nnyo atagambwa nako. Atagambwa nako mwabali abagamba muli bakabi. Material wakabi. Material wa tabu. Mwe mulindeko mujjala bachemba.
By the way, this is something unique. Given a chance, Material can become one. He's the best street performer in Uganda. Two, he's going to have a lots of crowd because so many people have seen him.
Yes,
Talina Nsonyi, he can't start performing anywhere. Nebo Mutwala in the middle of the animals, he will play a song for those animals and you see them singing, dancing. That's the uniqueness about him. Now you asked about the producers retaining or stealing people's work. One unique or different thing that we do at Xtrem Arts, we make sure you will never see a work done for you and done for him. It's something changing. Studios and that people have decided to produce same track. Here we do not. By the way, if you're not creative, if you're not a good producer, you have no chance here. That's it.
Now, when Materiomusic came on board,
Yep.
that was which year was that?
2017.
2017.
Yep.
From 2017 till now,
Yep.
how many projects have you produced for Material?
We have roughly 10.
Yeah, 10.
Yeah, we have roughly 10.
That they are complete?
Yeah.
Complete. All done.
Waiting, because when I was speaking to him before, I asked him that the content that you have put out there, or that you have produced at this studio, have you tried to approach some of these mainstream media houses, radios, TVs, to try and see his music?
Quite honestly, we've been a little slow on that.
Okay.
But I think we just need to build that. And at a certain time, it has to get to that level. But right now, since we have a team that does that, all right, we're encouraging them to distribute and reach out. We're doing what we can, but this is a versatile community, Uganda, as it is. We have 1,000 good artists in here. But just because they have that feeling, there's an upcoming, how can I play that song? Like Liam was doing. Liam started here. So is this one. But what I'm trying to say, at one time you take a song for Liam on TV and people say, those are upcoming. But right now they are fighting to have his song. Same to this guy. Just because it's not known, they will think, why? But let him make one hit, they will crave for his songs. So that is a weakness that we have with our media platform. But thank God we have platform like yours right now that is able to push and make an artist, known. Because this is one way where we have to, it's actually, it's one opening that is going to help a lot of upcoming artists. Once they get that publicity, it will be a smooth flow.
When you look at the music industry in Uganda, it's now coming to more than 24 months, those are 2 years, when the music industry in Uganda is under lockdown. How have you been able to manage people like Material during this time?
By the way, it's a blessing and a disguise. But, no one thought that media platform like this would make a lot of change. But this has helped young people like him and many others out there to do a different approach in their music publicity. So many people never thought of doing this. So many people never, but it is one stream that is helping. By the way, it has helped, or it is going to help so many upcoming artists. If you do not want to play my music on your radio or TV, I'll play it on YouTube or Facebook
Or TikTok.
He has more followers than most of these big artists. So what the heck? Let him push. Let him be known from the other angle. Then we'll come back to where others, most of them will find him. And he will not be an upcoming anymore.
Okay.
Yes.
As we conclude this interview, there have been discussions on the issues of copyright, that people like you that are in the creative world, the music producers, musicians like Material, have always been craving for government or the authorities to pass regulations on the issues of copyright. What's your take on that?
I think you'd be so daft to think, allow me, you'd be so daft to think or to do or to move in someone's footsteps. You will not be creative. You will not be original. Why do you have to copy? Then, it's, I think, to me, and was I don't know, don't copy. Just create. If you can speak like I'm speaking, you can sing. If you can sing and you have a producer like this one, Ivo, and your producer is good, you can do it. Why do you have to copyright? Really? Ndaba kyabuto.
Is this killing the creative?
It's actually disturbs or waters down all the things that we have to do. Copyright, why copy? Why copy? Unless you're less. Unless you have a problem with your brain. Copyright, I think it's going to help artists to own content. This content they own helps them to grow them financially, to protect their creation, and make sure that they benefit out of this.
Yes. Thank you very much. You have seen him on the street.
You've seen him
moving with his speaker and the microphone plus the famous red bag.
Oh, let him say a word. Let him say a word.
Before we conclude this interview, let's have just a few seconds for Material to all those that are watching this episode on Prince Media Television.
Yeah, first of all, I want to thank Mr. K for giving me an opportunity because he saw me on the street, and when I was talking about the achievements, it was about it because to access a studio is not easy, and like us who are hustling on the streets, it's not easy. But when someone takes heart and calls you and said, you come, I offer you a studio, say a studio, you sing, that is a big heart from him. So I thank him all along the way from the beginning, from 2017 and until now. We are still working together and pushing our dreams to the extent. So Xtrem Arts.
By the way, one thing is why you asked me about 10 songs. He only has 10 songs. He worked for about 1.5 years, then he went away. He went abroad to start a life. But when he reached there, he was like, yes, I think this is a good country, I can do things, but home is better. Let me go back and do it home. And there he is.
Yeah,
so he was away for about 2.5 years or 3. But he's back. He's on street. He's with you. Watch out and give him all the support you can. If we don't help such young talents right now, you're not doing any better. You're not doing anything better or good to not to support him. Even if you clapped, it's enough. Even if you called him for anything, like a party, birthday parties or performances, or you have a get-together family, call him. His numbers are always there on his speaker. And remember, if you can talk and you can speak, come to Xtrem Arts, you can sing. We'll give you an opportunity and we'll help you grow this. By the way, this is quite interesting. Something for another time. I am behind Bobby Wine's success in music industry. Did you know that? Come back next time. I am there.
Any last words, Material, to your fans watching?
Yeah, all my fans, what I have to tell you that keep on the media. I'll be bringing new work, new music, new creativity coming soon.
You can tell them your social media platforms.
Many songs. You can catch me up on TikTok, Materiomusic, Facebook, Material Uganda, YouTube, Materiomusic. Subscribe. That's all your support I need. Yeah, thanks so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you to all those that have been watching today's episode of Celebrity Vibe on Prince Media Television.
With the man behind a couple of songs.
I've on the beat.
This state-of-the-art studio is where Materiomusic does his music.
Right.
Anyone that is out there and you are watching this channel, Prince Media Television, supporting such talent
like you've done
will bring a lot of blessings to you who is out there. You can support his music,
Yep.
follow his social media platforms, or if you are a young talent out there and you want to grow your dream and realize your goal, studios like this, Xtrem Arts Records, will be there to help you. Do not just sit there and think that I don't have a studio, I won't realize my dream.
Yep.
Yet studios like this, Xtrem Arts Studios, are there to help, a helping hand to make sure you realize your dream.
By
You are
the way,
watching Celebrity Vibe on Prince Media Television.
Akatalekewa. Xtrem Arts does not only, quote me, does not only, let me even spell it out, does not only do music. We do audio, we do video, and we have a warehouse. Come try us. You're going to have a lot of your uniqueness in this world called Uganda. So is the planet. See you there.
Thank you very much, all those that have been watching today's episode of Celebrity Vibe on Prince Media Television. Enjoy your new week.
Yeah.